Alright guys, and welcome to another video. Today I've got a very fast video because I'm going to be giving you my 5 last minute tips to prepare for the launch of TBC. The reason why I'm making very fast videos at a minute is because I'm trying to stack videos for when the game does actually launch, so let's be honest, you have something to watch in the server queue. So I'm not going to muck about here, I'm going to jump straight in. First of all, I want to talk about mounted speed, unmounted speed and swiftness potion. So what you can do is you can stack the riding glove enchant, the mithril spurs on the boots and the carrot on a stick items. You stack all those together, you actually get an extra 18% mounted speed, which is pretty nice. It's just under Crusader Aura, and this will definitely speed up you getting around the world and everything, so I definitely recommend getting that. And then you also have the unmounted speed enchant on the boots, which I definitely recommend you to do because you're going to be inside a lot, you're going to be in dungeons a lot if you're going down that route, so that just increases your speed by, just a little smidge. And then you can also use the add-on auto carrot to just automatically equip and de-equip all these items for when you are mounted and not mounted. You'll have to manually download it from Curse Client, and we'll put it in the description below. It says it doesn't work in TBC, but for some reason it does. So just download it, get it to work, and it'll be fine. Just make sure you load out-of-date add-ons. And then if you want to take it a little bit extra further, you can stack a few swiftness potions for those situations where you are actually inside and need to run away. They can be very useful in a tight spot. Second tip, stack up cheap consumables very quickly. So don't be going for stuff like your wizard oil, but you can get your basic wizard oil, which is quite cheap and increases your spell power by quite a lot, so you cannot complain at that, particularly as in TBC now the duration of the actual items last an hour, not 30 minutes, so they last quite a while, don't even have to stack that many. And then you've also got stuff like dense sharpening stones, dense weight stones, which is more for a warrior because enhancement shamans and rogues can use their poisons and their weapon immune spells. So yeah, again, if you're a rogue, get loads of poisons as well. Get them stacked up so you don't have to keep going back to a poison vendor. Then get stuff like Elixir of Agility, that's very cheap at the moment. You've got your Blessed Sun fruit that you can get from the Argent Dawn reputation, very cheap. Food buff. You got Elixir of a Giant, quite cheap. And then what I'd recommend you to do is mail them to yourself, particularly if you're a rogue, because so you don't have to keep running back to make more and more poisons. Just have loads of poisons ready to be sent to yourself in a mailbox, so every time you're in a town you just have to go to mailbox and withdraw a few items here and there that you need for leveling. Number 3, make 900 gold. Okay, why am I talking about making 900 gold specifically? So 900 gold will score you your flying mount. Okay, so if you're making 900 gold before you jump into TBC, you're pretty much guaranteed to get that flying mount when you are the appropriate level. Remember, if you are leveling in dungeons, you will not make as much money as you will be by typical leveling like solo leveling and questing and stuff like that, because you're not getting gold reward from quests, and you're also not getting gear rewards from quests which you can then vendor. So yeah, the amount of gold you're going to make per hour, I mean, you never know, you might actually be quite decent if you farm in dungeons very effectively, but you're also going to have to pay for repair builds and everything like this, so that's why I think 900 gold is just a good safe spot, maybe a little bit less, but you need that flying mount for the Karazhan human later on, which is obviously going to save you loads of time in the long run. Number 4, stack some quests. Now I have made a video about the absolute best in slot quests that you can stack, but not going to lie, it's taken me ages and I'm still not done with it, so I mean, by all means check it out. Get some of the big ones that chain into new quests for more and more experience, like the Above and Beyond quest. That's probably the big one to go for. But yeah, like I said, these ones that I've put on the list, which you will find in the description below on the big spreadsheet, yeah, they do take a long time, but try and get as many of them as you can. My advice for people who are doing everything last minute is to stack as many dungeon quests as possible, and what you try to do is, I'll link Wowhead guides as well for all the high level, dungeon quests and everything like that. So stack as many quests as you possibly can, and then go to the dungeon and then complete 3 to 5 quests in one dungeon run. And there you go, you got 5 big chunky XP quests to turn in straight away when TBC launches. You may be thinking, well, won't that waste time because we need to get to Outland as fast as possible? Do not try and get to Outland as fast as possible, guys. The first few hours of trying to get into the Dark Portal is just going to be utter chaos, and in my opinion, it probably will not be worth it. You can also stack raid quests, which are obviously also pretty easy to pick up, and you can just complete them in the raid. And then you can also get items for quests before you've actually accepted the quest, right? Such as the Argent Dawn rep quest, which give 9 XP a pop, so I've there in the spreadsheet as well. All you have to do is buy the items off the auction house, go to the Argent Dawn, obviously go to the Light Soap Chapel, turn them in and get loads and loads of XP. You've also got your cloth turn-ins as well, and there's a few ones in AQ not AQ, sorry, in syllabus. Number 5, if you have any extra time, farm some marks of honor and honor points for the PvP weapons at level 70. Okay, so the honor and marks that you farm now will last you until TBC, until you're level 70. This has been confirmed by a Blizzard blue post, okay? And so the big weapons cost 40 marks. So, you know, do your research, find out what they cost. I'll also link a little spreadsheet of all the costs in the description below too. And so pick the weapons that you want, because these weapons, I'm not saying these weapons are pre-raid best in slot, but honestly guys, they're only a hairline behind the true pre-raid best in slot gear. So, you know, if you're like me and you don't get very lucky with drops, this will save you a lot of time, because you get a big fat chunky spell power weapon or a big fat chunky two-handed weapon for an arms warrior, or loads of one-handed weapons for enhancement shamans and rogues, rep paladins, everyone. So definitely take advantage of, you know, being able to farm the marks now, because, you know, getting to level 70 and buying a really beefy PvP weapon straight away is going to help you out a lot, doing those early dungeons and, you know, obviously jumping into Karazhan. But anyway guys, that's where I'm going to end the video there. I only meant this to be very short and sweet. My name is MetaGoblin. Until my next video, ciao.